We're here.
We are here.
This is crazy.
It is, man.
Well, this is my first video back. And, you know, I actually had some videos planned, but there's been a derailing in the whole train system right now.
There's been a lot going on.
And so I had to bring my boy EJ on.
Yeah.
We had to have a sit down talk. We're gonna get a little bit into it, but today we are eating some tacos. I got some street tacos, some hard shell tacos. What you get?
So I got the Nevada burrito and then some street tacos as well with no onion. I hate onion.
Why you hate onion?
I just don't like it.
I feel you. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get a prayer and let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Father God, I want to thank you for this food that we're about to receive in our body. And God, I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Man, so you've been gone
for
what, a month?
A month.
A month, and I feel like you went for the right time for you, but the wrong time for me.
Which is crazy. So yeah, I was gone for a whole month, man. Feels good to be back. I'm probably like a week. Oh snap! I'm dropping stuff already. I'm probably a week back now, you guys. And I'm happy to be back.
Yeah,
feels good to be back.
You were grinding at your mom's.
Yeah, I was grinding crazy at my mom's, to be honest with you. But what you been up to on your end?
Man, let me tell you, bro. So the night I took you to the airport was the last time we were gonna be in that Benz. And we would have never thought that. So the Benz was my ex-girlfriend's.
Oh, got some of these.
And yeah, I mean, from that night.
Let's bring it back. Guys, just for the people who don't know, you said that Benz was your ex-girlfriend's.
Right. Ex.
Big emphasis on the ex.
Yeah.
So, before we get too far into it, sounds like you're a single man.
Single as they come.
Which is crazy. So, I'm probably like 2 weeks into my trip. And I get a text message from EJ saying, guess what? I'm like, what's up?
Never would have thought.
He said, my girlfriend just broke up with me.
Moving all her stuff. Like I said in the video.
But mind you, I'm in complete shock at the moment. And at first I'm thinking in my head, maybe this is one of these breakup makeups. 5 minutes passes by. I'm seeing the text message with all of her stuff out the house. And that right there blew me. Honestly, it blew me because I knew everything that's really going on with their relationship, you know? Yeah. Me and EJ were super close. We lived next to each other, we're neighbors, you know? He tells me everything, and everything was going great. Literally, phenomenal. The night before, we were at your house. I mean, I saw you and her going inside the house. You guys invited me up, and literally, she was like happy. She baked some cookies. She was like, Dalvin, you should try my cookies. This, that are great. Then she was showing me her drawer. She reorganized, and there's not a sign of
nothing.
And especially if you're reorganizing a drawer, that means you're here to stay somewhere. You know what I mean? You're not putting an effort in the house. Yeah. Baked the cookie. You're like, yeah, bro, I got you. I'll take you to the airport. The night before, I'm like, appreciate it, my guy. Next day comes around. He takes me into Benzo, which was her vehicle. Yep. And, you know, like I said, no signs.
It just happened so quick. And the worst part was you weren't here. Like, I was like, dude, I need a friend. I need, like... Because, like, the house was so lonely, I was like, bro, I'm going crazy. So for that month, I was not home. Like, I couldn't be home because there was just so many memories. I thought about, like, leaving here. There's so many things, like, that ran through my mind in that, like, moment that I was like, what do I do? Like, my world just literally just stopped. Yeah. And it's crazy because I didn't think it was going to stop. And it just came out of nowhere. It just hit me like a brick wall, and I was like, well, where do I go from this? Yeah. And
which is crazy. And let's talk about it. Talk about that too first. Like, honestly, I was really upset that I wasn't able to be there for you in that moment because, you know, after I got back, I realized how bad it was. I didn't realize how bad it was. And
No.
I don't know if you want to get too deep into that, but like, how are you feeling in those moments, like after that happened? Like the first day, 2 days?
No, I think the first weekend was like the worst. Like I was going to parks, I was going like long drives, I was just trying to distract myself.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even, for that whole month, bro, I didn't even go to work just because I didn't feel like being in that like nightlife environment because I was just like, I don't want to be here. So that whole month I didn't go to work. In a month. And you know, I went to Cali, went there for like a week, just because I was trying to distract myself, have friends around. So my life, it was me and her. And now like I'm picking up all my friends again, but luckily, cause I cut off all my friends like when I was with her because I was with her 24/7. I was like, I don't need friends besides like you and like the people I would see on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
So I cut off everybody, and that's like what started like clicking in my head. I was like, damn, like I have no friends. And then I slowly started telling like my super close friends, and then as of yesterday is like when I kind of like made it announced like, oh, like this is like I'm gonna start healing from this because I went to like a really like super dark place within like 2 weeks. Like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, damn, like how do I go like from here? And then like I started seeing the light. I talked to my mom. She kind of guided me through it. She's like, you always have a place here. But I think the scariest part for me was just telling my mom because I know how much my mom loved her. But when she talked some sense into me, then that's when like, okay, everything's gonna be okay.
Well, to talk about that too, and just getting into relationships aspects of like cutting all your friends off, man. Like after you realize that, well, let's actually start from the beginning because you guys were together for 3, right?
Clear.
Met her in a different city. First year was long distance. Second year he was like, hey,
you gotta move in with them.
You gotta come move in because honestly, long distance is hectic.
I was
in situations like that too. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need you here with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spending your every day with someone for 2 years.
Now it's just like, now I'm trying to like fill that void. And I would do it with friends, but like as soon as they were gone, like it's just like back to like square one. Like I'm like, okay, like now I miss that company. Like just always having her there. And that's when it like really hits me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna take a minute before you're able to like adjust to like even just sleeping alone and like imagine when you have exciting news, like the first person you'll tell is her. You know what I mean?
But I did switch up some things around the house. Okay. I sleep in the other room, the bigger room now, and now I have a roommate. So he's going through his own battles. And we're all kind of going through this like together. Yeah. Because his story's more tragic than mine.
Yeah, which is crazy too.
And he moved in with me, so now I have a new roommate, and it's making it like a lot better because when I was alone, bro, like it was bad. Like I was like, what do I do? Like I was super depressed, bro. I didn't want to get out of bed, bro. Like I just wanted to sleep all day because like I just didn't want to think of like what was really going on. But now that I have a roommate, like we're kind of guiding each other in the right direction. He's on his grind, and I'm obviously on my grind back again. And I feel like having a roommate now has helped me out a lot, bro. Because like, bro, there's nobody I could talk to about it. And like I said, you weren't here, bro. You left at the worst time. I mean, for you it was the best time but for me, bro, like I'm like, damn, like this sucks. But definitely having a roommate now helps me out a lot. And he's one of my brothers too. So I feel like that's been like the best thing about this is like I got a new roommate, and I'm gonna still stay at the place, and it's gonna be okay, you know. But bro, like those 2 weeks, I was like, what do I do?
The thing is, when you sent me that video and told me how it happened, I felt for you real bad because I experienced something similar to that. You know what I mean? And when you're like, yeah, you literally said in the video, it's like, it's just me and vibes. I'm gonna be good, bro. I knew that was just like, and right now, I don't want to get too deep into this. And I know you're healing, you're doing better and getting better, but it's still not fully healed. You know what I mean? Did you think so, or?
Once I made that YouTube video, I feel like
you was able to release a lot.
Yeah, because now I got like a support system outside of my friends, and I feel like that definitely like helped me out a lot. And I knew, because I was pushing that video off, I was like, I'm not ready to make this video. I'm not ready to make the video. And once I did it, like it came out so well that like now it's just out there, and like now, bro, everybody's just been supporting me. The support's been crazy. Yeah. And the tables have turned. Just because I was doing a lot of things I wasn't proud of in that month. It was a lot of things I did that I was like, this isn't me. And I just went to like the old me, and that's what I was scared of. Because before I met my ex, like I wasn't the worst person, but like just my party habits, like they were pretty bad. Like I'm a party animal to like death. Like that's what I've known my whole life. And that's kind of what I went back into. But then I'm like, it hit me. I was like, dude, I would get sick. I was like depressed even more. Yeah. And I was like, okay, like this isn't sustainable. Like I got to snap out of it. And now, like after talking to everybody, like being so supportive, people at work, my managers, everybody's just like on my side, and it feels good. Just because of the way the breakup happened, you know, it was just so like, I felt it coming, but it didn't hit me until like she was gone.
And I wanted to talk about that. You said you felt it coming, like, obviously, from the outside looking in, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors because obviously I'm not there, but on my end, I thought genuinely you two were happy.
No, so
and let me just say this too. Yeah. Like from even just like when we went to Top Golf, or not Top Golf, Pop Stroke, like that was an invite that she said. She's like, hey, we should invite Dalvin because I know he's not doing nothing else than that. We're out doing a thing. You know, you guys are bait up. I remember going to the dog park with you too, and like you guys are talking about buying homes together, things of that sort. And even we talked about families and things and everything. So what makes you think, what caused the breakup? Like, what was it?
So she would tell me she was unhappy. She was telling me, like, we would get into like arguments here and there. We would also, she wouldn't sleep with me. Sometimes she'd sleep in the guest room. Yeah. Just like little things. She would tell me she doesn't love herself. She's going numb. And I feel like when we started doing like living together, like our culture differences started to clash. Just so many things that like was slowly were adding up, and then she started hanging out with her friends more, and then I'm pretty sure there's a guy in the picture now. So it's just like, it's one of those things that now I just gotta face it and just embrace it. But yeah, like slowly, like little things here and there. And then she wouldn't kiss me as soon as she came in the door. Like I would go up to hug her, like, hey babe. So I think mentally she had checked out like a while ago. She just didn't have like the courage to leave. And then she started staying at her friend's house more. And I think that's when she was like, okay, I can do this. She was sleeping over at friends like every other weekend after like work. So it was just like I think she finally got the courage from her friends to be like, okay, like I could do this without you. But I feel like she's not gonna realize like all the things I did for her and like our day-to-day things, because she got comfortable with me doing it and I got comfortable doing it as well. But like it got to the point where like I was just doing things for her as a man, just providing for her, and she just didn't appreciate it because it just became like a normal thing. It wasn't like no excitement behind it, you know. And she's still young, you know, she's 26. So like when you're at like mid-20s, you still need that. Like me, I'm older than her, so like I'm thinking about this like future wise. She's thinking about it like in the present. Like I'm not happy it's not fireworks no more. Like I was content, and you know how women are, they want that, like
they want the next thing,
right? So I think that's honestly what happened. I said it before, in the beginning of the relationship, I wasn't the best boyfriend, but I slowly started to mature, and we just slowly started drifting apart. I could tell like she wouldn't, like the normal thing she would do, like when you love somebody, like at night she wouldn't kiss me like goodbye, or not goodbye, good night anymore. She wouldn't text me like when she got to work anymore. Like just little things that she used to do, like, slowly just stopped. And I was like, okay, something's wrong.
Okay, so let me ask you though, during that time when all those things were happening, like you saw these signs, but did you know it was a potential of a breakup?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like my last time I went through something, I was like, I saw things, and you really see it from retrospect after everything's done. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, that's why this was happening like this, and that's why this was happening like this. And in the moment, it's like, I don't know what it is about us guys, because I was in the same predicament. Guys are very content with their life. Like, men, and this is not every man, but men are hardwired for a routine. Mm-hmm. You know, we're very routine animals. And, like, we're okay with breakfast, like, everything's going, like, the same order every single day. And we don't need nothing new. And when it comes to relationships, it's like, especially if we found a person that, like, this is our person, we are perfectly fine with with how everything's going. Like, nothing needs to change. And I know, like, for example, you were saying, I mean, and as we're getting older too, I'm like, yeah, like, when it comes to, like, tying down and getting more serious, do you feel like that could be a factor in why things end sooner now? Because I'm noticing, oh, that's me. I don't want to say this certain thing, but yeah, I feel like, okay, for example, we're talking about babies and she wanted them sooner than you did, and we're talking about, like, even marriage and stuff of that sort, and then as men, we're just like, oh, you know, it'll happen when it happens.
No, so I was planning on marrying this girl. The baby situation, I don't want to say too much because she had her medical conditions. Yeah. There was a pressure for me that she had to have her babies at a certain age, and if she didn't have it at a certain age, which was if she wasn't pregnant by 29, we weren't gonna have a baby. So as a man, bro, like, that's a lot of pressure. And I was planning on marrying her. I was planning on marrying next year. I was gonna go to Tokyo and propose her. So that was already, like, I was already planning this out. And then she said a remark like, oh, honestly, like, right now, if you asked me to marry you, like, I wouldn't marry you. Because, like, bro, there was just so many behind the scenes things I don't want to say because I love her. Yeah. And I don't want to make her look like the bad person.
100%.
I definitely just want to be neutral about this. But it just, I think I might have just got comfortable. And I feel like that's my bad. Because I just didn't keep doing, like, the things you do when you're honeymoon stage. Yeah. But it's life. Like, life isn't always gonna be exciting, bro. Like, we can't always, like, have fun, like, every day of the week. Like, we still have to, like, make money. We still have to, like, think in the future wise. And I don't know if that's how women are. I don't know if y'all could correct me. Yeah. But I was just thinking, like, long term. Yeah. I feel like she was just thinking in the present, like, or maybe, I don't know. There's so many questions I don't have answers to. Yeah. And
no, I 100% agree with that. And then plus, I guess a lot of us guys too, we're like want to be perfectionists with it. Like, we want to have the baby when the time is right. We want to propose to you when the time is right. And we're not trying to rush in anything because, like, looking back, I'm like, you know what? I could have done this. I could have done that. But I knew I wasn't going to do it in that time because I didn't feel like I want to be the best version of myself before, you know, I commit. Well, I'm already committed to you, but I want to be the best version of myself before I do the ultimate commitment to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the whole kid situation, that was a lot of pressure on me. And I feel so much more relieved that the pressure isn't there because she's 26 and in 3 years, bro, like, that's nothing. Yeah. You know, time goes by so fast. And I feel like that's probably, like, the biggest lesson right now is just I don't have to stress about either if I'm going to have a kid with her or not. Even though I did want to have kids with her, if you guys know her. But if you guys don't know, she had, like, beautiful blue eyes, you know, big lips. Like, she was the ideal girlfriend I would go for. And I know, like, our babies would have been beautiful. And I feel like that's what kind of hurts the most. But I'm just glad, you know, I don't have that pressure on me no more.
What I was going to say also, too, bro, is crazy part is when I say I knew everything that was going on, you guys, I truly did, like, and what sucks and what made me feel for you is because this man was telling me in the gym, like we'll be working out together, and he'd be telling me, yeah, bro, like I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Like this is the first time I actually wanted to be a good guy, you know. I'm doing everything in my power to make this work. Like these are conversations we'll have guy to guy, and I know it's genuine because obviously when men get together, men talk. Men can be like, oh yeah, bro, what? This girl's a baddie. I've been hitting this. I've been hitting that. Men won't lie to each other about that. Right. There's no reason to put a facade on for me. Yeah. And you were telling me, yeah, I'm not cheating on her. I'm not.
I wouldn't even look in girls' direction, bro. I wouldn't even talk to my cocktail like server friends, bro, because I was just so locked in to her. Like, bro, if there was a girl in my way, bro, like I'm looking away. Yeah. Like it was that serious, bro. Like I just didn't care for like any validation from women, bro. I wouldn't even post on Instagram anymore because I was like, bro, I'm happy. Like I don't need validation from nobody. Now, like I'm going crazy on the Instagram. I'm just posting like me again. But before, bro, I would never even post a selfie. All my posts were my ex. Every time we go to dinner, bro, I would just post my ex. Yeah. Like that's. I remember my friend. He was like, bro, I don't even know what you look like anymore. He's like, all you do is post your girl. I was like, cause that's like all I care about now. Yeah. But now, like, I gotta go back to my old ways, just start posting my stuff again, just making me feel loved again, you know? Just get my confidence back, cause I honestly, like, I felt like I got way too comfortable and I lost that drive that you have as a man because, you know, I was happy, like, I didn't need all this extra stuff. I would just buy her things. I didn't care about, like, I don't know, I just lost myself trying to please her. And now we're back to square one.
Okay. So now, how do you feel moving forward? Because I just heard you say, getting back to your old self. But I ain't gonna lie, the relationship version of you was a better version of you probably, you know? So, like, I would hate for you to fall back to like old ways. And another thing is too, is like, especially after this, because there's really like not a certain reason, and I could be wrong. Yeah. That the broken up happened for. It was just like, hey, pretty much growing away from each other. So now, do you feel like it's going to be harder for you to love moving forward? Like the trust, because of the fact that it's like, damn, like this person did this to me. Now trust issues is crazy.
So I don't have trust issues because I feel like that I know of, she never did me wrong. Yeah. This is what I know. So my trust issue is still gonna be there. I just don't like the way she ended it. But I still had trust for her, you know, like my trust was never broken. Yeah. I feel like when she broke up with me, the way she did it, I know she was probably dying inside, but it was probably what she thought was best for her. So I'm gonna still be on my positive thing, but definitely my next relationship is gonna be like YouTube heavy. So I want her to have like the personality and like bubbly. So that's one factor that's definitely gonna be a factor. Like, because I'm definitely serious about this, and she has to have that personality. Because I know like in the comments they're going crazy like Nina. Damn, I just heard it, but Nina doesn't have the personality, you guys don't match. And then I'm slowly going back to the videos, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. But I was so in love at that moment, I was like, I didn't see it. You know, so.
I thought she was good on camera. It's just taking some warming up to do it.
I don't know, I feel like that's gonna be a big thing now for me. So I'm gonna still love the same though.
Yeah. So the thing is, you're ready, you'll be willing to have a girl on your channel again. And you want to do pretty much a relationship channel, a couples code channel. Okay.
It might take a while.
Yeah. Especially finding that person right.
Yeah, it's not gonna be just for the. It's not gonna be just for the camera. This has to be like authentic. You know, I'm not just gonna be just looking to put anybody on the camera. You know. And if I do, it's gonna be like in a friends group or like a girl best friend type of thing. You know. But relationship, that might take me a while because I want it to be like real. Yeah.
I was gonna say is you don't see yourself dating anytime soon though, huh? Or do you believe that timing is just like, what if someone came in your life that was perfect for you within a month? Do you think that's moving on too fast, or do you feel like I need to?
I don't know. This is all new to me. This is my first heartbreak, so I don't know. Maybe if I do find somebody, she'll help me guide through my emotions. She might help me better myself. She might. I want to put a timing on it. When it happens, it happens. And I'm gonna tell her my situation. Like, look, listen, I'm just got out of a 3-year relationship. If you're okay with that, then we're gonna go with it. But that's one thing I'm gonna be like serious about. Like, dude, I just came out of like my first serious relationship, and some girls might like that. Some girls might be drawn away from it. You know, like, damn, he's damaged right now. Like, he's probably not gonna be fully healed, and I'm gonna get a damaged ex-boyfriend. That, you know, it's just so many things that you have to think about now. And I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put a timing on it. But like, if, like, let's say I'm walking in the apartment unit and I see this girl and we hit it off. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at it. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and just be lonely for a while. I mean, I'm gonna take it step by step, day by day, and whatever God puts in my way, like, I'm gonna just walk into it, and it's gonna happen like that. But I don't think there's a timing on anything.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm gonna let you know. You're new in the game, and I'm gonna let you know the dating market is trash. I'm letting you know right now.
Not bad.
It's horrible. Sucks to be back. But
it just sucks because you have to put effort into it, and like with my girl, she was already like there, so now it's just like, oh, you gotta match the schedule. I gotta get to know what it's just. Oh, I hate that.
Well, one thing too is like, for example, for me, it's hard to find someone to be compatible with where I could spend every day with you. Someone to be like, I can spend every day with you, live with you, be around you 24/7. That's hard for me to find. You know?
For sure.
And someone who understands you and everything, that's extremely hard. And it's not easy to get like into a relationship like how you had.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like the relationships like that you had, like the one you had, and even previous ones I've been in, like those come once in a blue moon.
Yeah. So that's the thing that sucks too, bro. Like, yeah, this is like, it's hard to come by, especially in this city, bro. Oh my God, bro. All these girls just love money, and if you don't got money, they don't care about you. It sucks out here, especially my work environment, bro. I hate it. You just gotta run into somebody like on your day-to-day basis. You're going to the grocery store, you're going to a coffee shop. Just like one of those places where it's like,
are you gonna put yourself out for those places? And you got some cilantro in the
oh, absolutely. I'm doing everything, anything.
Yeah. Let me see. It's on this side. Yep, right there. Yeah, right there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm putting myself in positive environments, bro. I'm tired of like the nightlife environment. Yeah. I'm going to coffee shops. I'm taking the laptop. I'm gonna edit there. Just spots where you find like wholesome women. Church, bro. I'm gonna definitely start going to church again.
Bro, we should go together.
I'm down. 100%. I think I'm going Sunday.
Oh, which one? Do you have a church?
Yeah, there's one up the street. It's called City Light. They do it like at a right now they're doing it at a high school. But they're renovating their church, so they moved it there. The last time I went was with my ex for the beginning. I think it was Easter. Or I think it was the beginning of the year. But I haven't really been to church. But now, like, I gotta go find answers and just go find myself again. So definitely Sundays that's gonna be our go-to. And obviously, like, I'm definitely down for that stuff of that sort. I feel like, how would it be like shooting your shot at church? Why not? Shooting your shot at church? I feel so hectic doing that. Oh. I remember I was going to church in Houston. So I was in Valley, but I'm like, I can't shoot my shot here. This is hectic. Just ask you a question, like, so what did you take away from today's lecture? Like, you know, don't come out too strong. No, yeah, I'll have general conversations, but then transition and get to something romantic is where the issue comes in for me. You know, I just be friendly. You know, just be like, someone ain't coming back again. Let me get your number. Type deal. Just make it not too aggressive because you're at church. You know. Or like, what are you doing after church? You want to go get a coffee or you want to get some lunch?
Oh, so you're the dating guru.
Oh, I've been out the game. Yeah. I had juice when I wasn't. Come on, like.
Okay, so let me ask you this: but once you first, I got back into the single life, and obviously you went out a few times. Did you feel like you still had it? You still,
no, the juice never left.
Never left.
That's the thing. It's.
So it was just dormant. It
was hiding.
Yeah.
It was in a cage.
Yeah.
But the juice is still there. Mm-hmm. The only thing, yeah, it's still there. But now I just gotta build that confidence up again. Cause that's why I'm going back to the gym, because I let myself go a little bit.
Yeah.
But the confidence gotta build it up, but the juice has still been there. I mean, my work, bro. I can't like not have juice. You feel me? Like not that like. I'm always being social at work. Yeah. So like it never went away.
So, and you know what's crazy? You know, I got some other homies here who are recently single too. That's on the same kind of grind we are. Mm-hmm. Honestly, we just gotta lock in, bro. Mm-hmm. Gym and content. Mm-hmm. Lock in and get to this bag, bro. And it's not, obviously, I don't want you. I'm not like rooting for you being single and stuff, but it's happy to now have my neighbor above me, like on the same kind of time as me, like, okay, bet it's time for us to lock in. You know, because and when you're in a relationship, I didn't want to bother you at all. Right. Because I'm like, you know, they both work very demanding jobs, and I didn't want to hit them up, like, because you always ask me, bro, how come you never asked to kick it? And it was like, because I didn't want to interrupt your chew time, yeah? Because I know how it is, too, like how you said you cut off all your friends. Mm-hmm. I know how it is when you're bayed up, bro, it's just like, it's hectic.
Nobody knew what I was doing at any time. Yeah. Because I was happy, like, I was at peace. I don't want nobody bothering me. Yeah. But now I'm, like, trying to, like, slowly get those relationships back, and everybody, like, super supportive, though, so, like, that's one thing I really love about my friends. And even strangers that I met like through YouTube and my Instagram, like everybody's been super supportive. Yeah. And I'm so happy now. I climbed out of that deep hole I was in.
That's good, man.
I did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of.
I told you to call me, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, call me, and you're like, ah.
But I also feel like I hate being like a bother, you know?
I definitely wanted to hear.
But you were far. I wanted to sit down and talk to you. Yeah, so we're here.
Yeah, 100%. And me and him, obviously, this is not our first talk. Me and him had talks outside of this, plenty of them. And I've seen all the emotions from up and down, happy, sad, you know. So, but I'm glad you're in a better place, bro.
Oh, for
Time
sure.
to lock in, get to this money.
Yep.
Guys, I need you guys to go to his channel because he gets 10 times more in depth about everything. Yeah. On his channel, he just posted his breakup video.
I posted it yesterday. If you guys want to go follow me, SVOEJ.
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all go show some love and support to the guy.
Make me feel better.
Yeah. Let's make him feel better by getting monetized.
Oh yeah, but that's my first goal. Let's get monetized. It's time
to boss up.
Get this money.
The only thing you can do is glow up after a breakup. Mm-hmm. You definitely don't want to sit and poke and be sad and mad. You gotta just boss up, live life. Cause that stuff can get depressing, you know? But yeah, make sure y'all go check him out. And make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. All is ZaddyChunkChunk. That is ZaddyChunkChunk. And you don't want to shout out your Instagram or anything, or you just go to YouTube?
Instagram, EJ. Next door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next door, the homie next door, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out, man. Y'all definitely, especially this is the time to follow him because he's outside. The guy is outside now, so it's not.
When we say outside, we mean positive things. Like I'm gonna be also fly shit. Like I'm not gonna be like outside like how I used to. I'm gonna just be really daily life, like cool. Like we're gonna get some cool edits in.
100%.
It's gonna be lit.
Let's run this up, man.
Let's do it, fam.
I'm glad you're good, brother.
Come on now, appreciate you, man.
I'm glad you're good.
Yes, sir.
But ZCC family, as we all know, the grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it! Bow.